Hey guys, how's it going? Peter here, December 27th, almost New Year. We almost wrapping up this expedited run. As some of you know me authentically, as of this date, today, when you watch this video, I still run other businesses, and this is a follow-up video to a video I made the last couple of days ago on an expedited run we did here up into Midwest, up in Northern California, almost to Canada. We're heading back into Austin. We're getting ready to wrap this show up, collect the chunk of money we just made, go sit down for a new year, look for trade opportunities, close out the current trades we currently are in, which I'll explain in a minute. It's only one commodity I'm in right now. And pretty much use these funds to sit out the rest of the month and build our trades. Okay? And we're in cotton right now, and I'm in it on a fundamental level. We're on a cotton spread. My entry was technical. The reason for my extended stay in the trade is fundamental. So in the boot camp, I'll explain to you guys how I use that, especially in agricultural commodities. Why it makes so much sense to use fundamental as well, to simply, not to get all into it. We don't get into too much of anything. Basic technicals, basic fundamentals, okay? Just to gauge if we should still stay alive in a trade or not, okay? So we got in technically on fundamental level, just like any agricultural product right now. You know, we have trade issues. Nobody's buying anything. Our cotton trades, as I drive here through the Midwest, you see cotton bales sitting around everywhere ready for sale. This Friday we have a weekly supply report. We're waiting on that. I expect to see some sales coming through. Dow sold off, cotton sells off obviously with it, with the dollar change, and you know, it shows weak economy is what it shows. So you know, the cotton farmers are in fear that their supply will be oversupply. Obviously, what does that do to price? So you know, March contracts and July contracts have been tremendously, we're selling off into Christmas. So on a fundamental level, we're holding a support, and we're planning on seeing something by Friday, which is tomorrow. That's the quick little thing on that. I wanted to do a follow-up video on this. The main thing, the topic line of this, you know, I made a comment in that last video, if you guys want to go back, that, oh, you know, trading small accounts, that it's the bullshit. I want to correct that. What I meant to say is, you know, the first few years I got in the business, I was believing it, until the day I met my real official mentor. I was buying every course. I must have spent over close to $30,000. And most of the people I learned, I can tell you 80-90% of them didn't mean a word of what they said. They couldn't even probably follow through on a word of what they said. No insult, not to be a punk. The reality is to like consistently trade the way that they were explaining. I doubt very much their income was based on trading. It was probably just based on admissions of students, which is why I had made a long-term goal, a midterm goal, to learn how to find the trades that work for me, perfect them, and then make my long-term goal to run my camp, charge very little, and teach something very efficient that's more reliable and sustainable to people that want to trade. And quite honestly, it's doing really well. Our trades are up almost 30% for the year. And I mean 30% by account size. I don't mean, you know, if we want to use like us, how some guys want to advertise, and we'll do that probably, maybe to enhance the boot camp, maybe to enhance marketing, you know, because since everyone else does it, you know, if we want to talk about leverage, you know, leverage margin, dollar to leverage margin, every one of our trades has performed over 50%, sometimes 100%, okay, to the leverage margin we've used. But to our overall account size, the way a real bank or hedge fund would look at accumulation, we've been in Superman stage regardless. You know, hedge funds produce 20% a year. They should be they have capes on. They're heroes to society in the finance world. You know, to bat 25, 26, 29%, you're doing pretty damn good. And needless to say, the kind of trades I teach you with commodity spreads, they're almost, you know, like you put on your trade and you do other things. Like I operate this other business. Why do I do it? Because I make a lot of money. Getting paid $5-6 grand to go do a 4-day turnaround and very, I don't want to get too much into that right now. I spoke a little bit about that in another video. The main thing was, I had made a comment, and people may say, oh, you blasted people saying you cannot do things with $3,000 account. You could trade with the $3,000 account. I really meant that you probably won't make a sustainable living with that in the beginning. You could make compound your money, which is what we could teach anyone with a $3,000 account, and I can show it through live demonstrations, live statements, real ones, how that works, how it builds, until like you get to a confident level, to where it actually makes you a sustainable living. And then you could maybe perhaps quit the other job. Some people don't want to do entrepreneurship with different businesses. They want to do just that, because there's other things that are in their heart they'd like to do. Perhaps expat, live in a different country where the dollar is cheaper. They can now make that $3,000, $4,000 a month trade money, very luxurious life, and live in peace, a little bit slower pace. I get it. We want to do that too. My wife and I have plans to do that eventually. But still, you can manage to do with these kind of commodity spread trades, be engaged in the markets, make good money, because we do use margin responsibly, and then you can and still be proactive in other things. Or if not, you don't have to. You can do non-other business things and just do whatever you want. Martial arts, yoga, go do whatever you want. And again, I was really more blasting when I said the word bullshit. There's schools that sell the idea that you can do that, and I didn't like that. I fell victim to that in the beginning, and it made me more resentful and pissed. My rebellion to it was to perfect trading in a small account size that's sustainable and for anyone, and grow that, but not make promises like, oh, we'll make you 120. You could make $100, $200 a day with a $3,000 account. Oh, you could only trade with a $500. Are you kidding me? Trading futures with a $500 account? You're about to make me take my eyes off of the road here and get mad at you other schools that do that. And hey, I praise you. You charge people $10,000 and you make $10,000. It's ridiculous. It's not fair. It's not cool. How do you sleep? Probably don't even trade yourself. Shame on you. A day margin, one contract on some, and right now, needless to say, there's volatility in the market. When there's no volatility, the exchanges may charge $500 on particular instruments during the day. You have to have money at night. We teach you how to buy spreads, relativity trades, and reduce those margins, and you can be in these trades for weeks. And then all you do is you master it. We're going to teach you how to just add contracts if that's what you want to do, but accordingly to your account size. You never want to over leverage. The last 3 months we took 3 commodity trades, all 3 winners. 2 out of 3 had volatility. The exchange expanded their margin, increased their margin. What if you did that and maxed out, let's say, a $3,000 account, and you had, you put on a cotton trade for $395 span margin per spread, but you figured I have $7,000, so I'm going to buy 7 contracts. As soon as the exchange sees volatility and they expand the margin to like $795, they're going to margin call you now. You need to come up with $3,000. Then you might not have it. And then you might get, they're going to shut you out, shut your account out. You're going to lose all that money. You're going to blow it out. You're going to be upset. You're going to be real upset, especially if you started with $3,000. It's probably a lot of money for you. I know. So I wanted to go back and reiterate how to trade with a small account. Is it possible? I know this video is extending almost 10 minutes, guys, while I'm driving. But for those of you that appreciate the information, thank you. Those of you that don't, thank you for visiting anyway. You could do it. You can trade with a small account. It's possible. Eventually, as you get better with that, you can make a living out of it. What will happen is you get excited, you're doing so good later on, you'll add more money in it anyway, so you can get to your goal quicker. But is it possible? It is, but the way that people sell it, most of the people out there, is what I call the word bullshit. I despise people that fake things. I don't like it. It is a form of business, I understand, but it's not the way I play. You know, I show myself in the trading world sometime with my suit, sometime my regular clothes, hauling a truck, trailer. I want you to know me for who I am. I don't want to be fake, you know. It took me a long time to start showing myself online again and showing what I learned in the trading business, because I felt like I had to be everybody else and show like a red Lambo or something, or you know, I don't have to show shit except success in trading. That's what people want, and I think people are tired of seeing the fake glamour and kind of caught on. You know, the trading community is a big, small community. It's a big, small, does that make sense? Community. People eventually caught on to all that hype. People just want to pay a simple little thing, a little entry fee, learn a really simple way that's sustainable, how to trade and make money, be engaged in the markets, and no matter what, I'm not allowed legally to guarantee people you're going to make money, but I can almost damn assure you on a personal level, you'll make way damn more money trading the way I trade than your money sitting in any bank. And those are words that I'm borrowing from my mentor. I appreciate that. When he told me that stuck in my head, because it's true. It's true. You make more money than is sitting in your bank. So I'm driving through Colorado now, heading back to Austin, Texas. I'm gonna gear up for this coming new year. I'm gonna spend time with the wife. We have a block party, something going on, and we're gonna kick some ass. While monitoring this cotton trade, we're doing okay on it, by the way. This cotton spread, I'll post the results on our blog, you know, transparency. And other than that, folks, this is a 12-minute video so far. I'll go ahead and cut this. I just wanted again to confirm and reiterate the words I used the other day. It was a little bit cold outside at that hotel in Montana, and I don't want to misguide people on what I really meant. I was cutting myself short on explaining what I meant, but that's what I really mean. Can you trade with a small account? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Can't make a living on it right away. No. And but you definitely can gain some confidence and be proud of yourself on what you can do independently as an active trader with your own money, with a real group of traders, real authentic people, real people that show their face, have nothing to hide. Okay? My name is Peter with Forte Trader. I want to wish you all a happy new year. We'll see you after the new year back in Austin, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to put them down there. I'll get to you as soon as I can, and we'll see you soon. Bye.